Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning into another video. In this one, I'm going to be taking the Meyers-Briggs personality test and see what kind of personality type I have. I don't know, it might be interesting. So, yeah, let's take the test. Okay, fast and easy, takes less than 12 minutes. Okay, be yourself, honest answerly, even if you don't like the answer. Okay, I'll try. Complete it all. Try not to leave any neutral answers. Okay. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. If there's too much people, I don't really like it because I feel like there's no real socializing going on. It's just kind of a mass of people. So I enjoy them, but not when there's too many. I'm just going to go on this side of it. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Yes, I do this all the time. I'll usually get lost in a daydream that lasts forever and can get to some pretty crazy big places. So yes, I would definitely agree with that. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas rather than a detailed itinerary. No, when I plan something, especially a trip, I'm pretty detailed down to the minute, down to every little budget detail, everything like that. So I would disagree with this. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it, yes, long after it's taken place. I definitely do this. I'll replay things over and over again in my mind and think about how, if I said something, would it change the outcome? Or how they feel about what I said, and yeah, I can get pretty crazy with it. Full on agree with that. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not try to solve their problem. I do always kind of go right to how I solve that problem. I guess unless it's something that I can't solve. No, but even then I'll just try to give them suggestions about how to solve that problem. Yeah, I'm pretty bad for that. I do support them emotionally, but it's not my first instinct to full on support them like that. People can rarely upset you. Yes, the people who can usually upset me are my mom and my girlfriend at the time, but other people can't really upset me, so yes, they rarely upset me. You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. No, actually, I really feel the onus is on me to start a conversation. I just hate small talk and awkward pauses, so I'm always trying to initiate conversation. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah, I do try to get back on track, but I do procrastinate a lot as well. Maybe it's not my top priority, but it is a priority, so I'll somewhat agree. You rarely worry if you make a good impression on someone you meet. Completely disagree. I try to make a really good impression on everybody I meet, not even when I just meet them, but most interactions with them. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. No, completely disagree. I can spend as much time as I want to alone. You are more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. I would agree with this. I do like to focus on little details and things like that, but I also keep the big picture in mind as well, so I'm not gonna fully agree. You are very affectionate with the people you care about. Yes, super agree with that. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. Not particularly. Certain aspects of my life, maybe, but as a whole, no, I don't. Disagree. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Yeah, I have a tendency to dwell on old mistakes for sure. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Yeah, usually I'll find a chair or a cat or something. Super agree with that. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. I don't find it difficult to relate to them. Like, I understand where they're coming from, but I try to, provide some sort of balance in that relationship. So I agree, but I don't fully agree. When looking for a movie to watch, you spend ages browsing the catalog. Yeah, not only browsing the catalog, but checking Rotten Tomatoes and looking at other reviews. Yes. Fully agree. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Yeah, years of bartending has taught me that skill. Agree. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. If I hear them talking about something that I'm really interested in, I'll be more willing to go into the conversation. So I do have some problem, but not like a lot. I'll disagree. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Yeah, I should start keeping a dream journal, or maybe I'll do like a dream diary thing with these videos. That might be fun. I have insane dreams, and sometimes they're even lucid, and they last for hours, it seems like. Yeah, fully agree with this. In your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. No, I disagree with this. I don't fully disagree because I understand that if there's a promotion with only one person available, something like this, I will try to out-achieve them. I don't want to say that I step on them. I'm going to disagree, but just not fully. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. No, I get sidetracked all the time. I'm dedicated and focused, maybe not even. Maybe medium disagree. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Yes, 100% agree with that. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. No, I'll introduce myself to people. I like meeting new people. It helps if there's a mutual friend or something that can help with the introduction or something like that. Medium disagree. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. No, that's kind of when I start getting a little bit more interested. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Hard disagree. I don't mind that at all. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to a more quiet and intimate one. No, disagree. I like sometimes having a busy atmosphere, but I mostly enjoy a cool, quiet place. Medium disagree. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. 100% agree. I am a futurist. I would say I love that kind of discussion. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. No, I will go over the logistical stuff a lot more, I think. You cannot imagine dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. I guess I couldn't. I like tactile, functional, hands-on type of stuff more so than esoteric, I would say. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. No, I would rather forgive somebody. It's more pleasant. You often make decisions on a whim. Hard disagree. I'll go over it a million times before I make a decision. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. No, it's not really. It's usually sad. If I spend my time by myself for too long. Having other people in the mix definitely makes things more interesting. Hard disagree. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning or the message of a song or a movie. Yes, 100% agree. I will listen to a song over and over and over, multiple times from multiple angles. Same thing with movies. You always know exactly what you want. No, I don't. Sometimes do. Medium disagree. You rarely think back on the choices you made. No, disagree. Hard disagree. When in a public place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. Yeah. You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. Yes, I do like to stay in the moment more so than the future. I mean, not always. Agree, but not super agree. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, I have a pretty easy time. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. Yes, I think I do get rid of the harder stuff right at the beginning, the big choices, and then other little choices kind of just tend to fall into place. Agree. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it takes until they will become disappointed in you. I do think about this. I don't obsess about it, but it's in my mind. Partially agree. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Medium disagree. I don't feel super comfortable doing it. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Yes, you look after yourself first and then others come second. No, I put others ahead of myself a lot of the time. I'm going to fully disagree with that. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like in any given moment. So I'm a big routine guy. I love having structure, but I always try to have freedom within the form. I will make room for spur-of-the-moment decisions and stuff like this. Usually I'll have like book-ended routines, so like something in the morning and something in the night, and then the middle will just be kind of whatever. I'll agree a little bit. Your mood can change very quickly. Yeah, medium agree. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Not often, but I do. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. I do, not often, partially agree. You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. Not really. My 5-year plan is not super detailed. Partially disagree. I have a rough idea. You rarely dwell on your regrets. Medium disagree. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway. Yeah. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. Yes, but I do have that visionary tendency. I'm going to a little bit agree. You find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you never have. Yeah, I could put myself in the shoes of someone else pretty easily, I would say. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than to an organized and consistent effort. No, I'm pretty consistent throughout my work. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yeah, they do. Often, after a long, exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. Yeah, if I've worked 40-hour week and I'm super tired, a little get-together or something fun, maybe not a party per se, but yeah. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advancement could change everyday life. Constantly think about that. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. Yes. You still honor the commitments you have made even if you have a change of heart. Yes, I will honor it if it involves someone else, mostly. You rarely feel insecure. Disagree. Oh, I think that's it. Your personality type is advocate. INFJT. Okay, so mind. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. 57% introverted. That seems about right. It's like an ambivert with a little bit intro tendencies. Yeah. Energy. This trait shows how we direct our mental energy. 67% intuitive, 33 observant. Yeah, I would agree with that for sure. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. 76% feeling. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. 57% judging, 43 prospecting. Yeah, okay. Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. 24% assertive, 76% turbulent. Huh. Okay. That's it. I am an INFJ/T. Let me know what you guys are in the comments below. Maybe you've taken this test before and you already know, or you want to give this one a try. I'll leave the link to it in the description below. Thanks for hanging out, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.